If you want to know what happened related to Canadian immigration in the last week, that was starting 28th of September 2020 until today, that is October 3rd, 2020, then this is the video that you must be watching. It's me, Sahil, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. And in this video today, I'm going to be sharing all the Canadian immigration related updates, any program updates, delivery updates, or IRCC related news and updates which are important for you if you are planning to travel to Canada, apply for a visa, or if you wish to apply for a permanent residence. Be tuned till the end of the video. Hi guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I am licensed by ICCRC and I can represent you for any IRCC related application, be it your permanent residence, your immigration, your refugee application, or your citizenship. So before we start this video, there is a request that I want to make. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be updated related to Canadian immigration. If you want any news or updates, then this is the channel and this is the particular video that you must be watching. Now guys, let's just quickly head out to what happened in the past week when we talk about Canadian immigration, IRCC news, or any related updates. This week started on September 28th, 2020, and today is the October 3rd, 2020. And in the past week, there were a couple of big announcements made by IRCC and some updates that will be really important for you if you have been planning for a temporary visa or a permanent residence application for Canada, or in fact if you have any of those applications already in the queue, then this video is going to be really important. So let's start. So guys, on October 2nd, that was yesterday, 2020, the IRCC it released a big announcement, and the Canadian Immigration Minister, that's Mr. Marco Mendicino, stated that extended family members will be able to travel to Canada starting the October 8th. And also international students should be looking at traveling to Canada starting the October 2020 if their DLIs or the institutions which are the designated learning institutions meet to certain provincial or territorial standards and COVID-19 related restrictions. If they're able to prove all of the documentation, they should be expecting and they should be getting ready to travel starting the October 20th. Also, any foreign nationals should be allowed to travel to Canada under certain compassionate grounds. For example, if they are visiting any seriously ill family member or a friend or anybody, in that particular case they should be allowed to travel to Canada. Any and all updates regarding this particular announcement and the update will be available starting the October 8th, 2020. So the next week is also going to be a big one, where the Minister of Immigration and IRCC will be announcing big updates, so be tuned. The second news for you today is that Canada is now sending work permits and study permits via post mail, that we popularly call here in Canada, which actually means that any applicants for work permits or study permits, if they've received a letter of introduction, then they should be able to fill in a web form which IRCC will be opening up. And once you fill that web form, IRCC will be sending you your permits, your visas through that particular mail or a post, and you don't have to visit the port of entry. For example, if you're in Toronto, you don't have to visit the Rainbow Bridge or any port of entry if you're already inside Canada, and then you will be able to continue under your new status once you receive the document. Guys, there was on September 30th, there was a big draw. The Express Entry All Program draw was held, and about 4,200 immigration candidates were invited to apply for Canadian permanent residence. This particular draw was held at a CRS cutoff score of 471, which was 1 point lesser than the September 16th draw of 472. Guys, it's a big it's a big update, and this particular draw brought the entire total to about 78,350 invitations issued in the year so far of 2020. Another big news on September 29th, 2020 was that British Columbia held its largest draw of PNP in the year 2020. About 450 invitations of permanent residents were sent out under the categories of Express Entry BC and the Skills Immigration stream of the province, which invited skilled workers and international graduate candidates on the portal. So all of those people who have been invited under this particular round of PNP invitation, so big congratulations to all of you. Guys, on September 29th, 2020, again, Ontario opened the Master's Graduate stream, and the stream opened on the same day and closed on the same day within a short duration of a few minutes. About 1215, which was the whole quota or the expected intake of candidates, was met within those shorter minutes. This was a rush seating format that was adopted by Ontario government, the Ontario PNP. As always, however, there are a few updates which are shortly going to follow in this video. Guys, another big news that is coming in is that foreign TV and film workers are now eligible for priority processing of their temporary resident visas, which means that IRCC officers will be processing the work permits and any TRV related applications which are for foreign TV and film workers on a priority basis. Their applications shall be processed within the 14 days, and that will be at least the target of IRCC officers. Guys, another big news for today is that Ontario has now given a green light on the Ontario EOI system for PNP or the immigration. The current particular procedure that is followed by the Ontario PNP is a rush seating format. It is one of those programs where a lot of seats are filled in terms of a first come first serve basis. We have not seen any OI NP or Ontario PNP related stream open for days. So basically, the Ontario government has acknowledged the format, and they are saying that the whole system needs to be changed, and they will be soon moving to an expression of interest system, which will make it easier and more fairer for applicants and the officers to select and meet the province's demand for immigrants and the selection criteria for the immigrants. Guys, October month is going to be a big one for Canadian immigration. There has been an order in council which actually issued a travel restriction until Halloween, which is October 31, saying that all coronavirus or COVID-19 related travel restrictions shall continue to apply until October 31, 2020. However, Canada is again going to be a big month, so which means that by the end of this particular month, we will have two big updates. The first one is going to be that whether COVID-19 related travel restrictions are going to continue or not, or if there are going to be any changes with respect to this particular travel restriction. The second big update that we are expecting in the month of October or by the end of October is that the new immigration level related targets are going to be delivered in the plan for 2021 to 2023, which means how Canadians and Canadian immigration ministers or the whole council is expecting the immigration related efforts and the intake of immigrants to drive the whole economy. So by the end of October, we are expecting big updates. So we wish all applicants a big best of luck and congratulations to all of those who have been invited. So guys, this is all for the news update of this particular week. Once again, my name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. If you have any further questions or if you want your file to be assessed for any immigration related or a visa related application that you want to make, then there are my details in the description box below. Feel free to comment. Please like this video, share this video with your friends and show the love. Once again, it was great meeting you and looking forward to seeing you next week. All the best.